Man, come on, man. It got me, y'all. It got me. I have to admit it. When I first cut this beta on and I saw this opening sequence, I thought for sure this is what the gameplay was going to look like in-game. Matter of fact, I even tweeted my boy, well, not even tweeted, I texted my boy Azure Effect, and I was like, yo, these graphics are off the chain. But hey, it is what it is, guys. Now, not to say that the game still doesn't look nice, it just doesn't have this lifelike effect. You know, it doesn't have this realistic look, so to speak. And you'll see the gameplay here in a moment. But I definitely just wanted to make this quick video, guys. You know, a lot of times guys want to know how I feel about certain things. And I decided I'm going to start playing a lot of these games that I have access to as far as betas or whether I red box them or what have you, and just give you my first impressions. Now keep in mind, guys, what I'm saying is my first impression. You know, this has nothing to do with how I feel about the game long term, or whether or not I think the game will get stale, or what would be the fun factor, etc., etc. No, this will just be my first impression, my first, you know, hands-on experience with the beta, demo, full game, etc., etc. So I thought it was fitting for me to say, man, my first impression of this game is I really like it. I really like it. I'm really digging the game. And the reason why is primarily for myself. It's something different. You know what I mean? It's not your traditional game that I would play. So that's what I'm saying. I'm giving my perspective. You know, some of you guys are used to these type of games. You may feel a different way, but this is just my perspective. You know, it's not a traditional shooter. It's not a sports game, nothing like that. You know, none of the things that I would traditionally play. So that's why I can really appreciate it. You know, I like the way the game feels, the fluidity of the movements. You know, I like the contact. You know, it kind of reminds me of like a, you know, it's a Call of Duty. It's like a Mortal Kombat type of game, you know what I mean? But in motion. You know, I like that type of combat. I really like, so far, you know, the different game modes as far as multiplayer. And then the reason why I have to point that out is because myself, I'm not familiar with any other games, you know, that offer these type of game modes. You know, this type of game with those type of game, you know, game mode variations. And what I mean is, like I mentioned before, you know, a Call of Duty or a Battlefield or something like that. Of course, they have these different dimensions and different aspects of the game, you know, as far as domination and deathmatch and things like that. But myself, I've never played a game of this genre that has that type of flexibility as far as the game modes. So as you can see here, guys, it's showing you, you know, a little quick piece of the multiplayer action here. You know, gameplay is pretty good. I thought is unique how, you know, I'm battling against another team, but I can still, you know, fight these guys, you know, the AI controlled guys, if you will. But like I said, man, nothing elaborate, you know. I'm being honest with you guys. I hope you don't expect, you know, me to break everything down. Like I said, this is just an initial impression. And again, I'm new to this type of genre. So I may not be, you know, I'm definitely not the one that would be giving you a review of sorts. I'm just giving you my exact feelings. Again, the reason why I'm doing this is because I get a lot of people who ask these questions. They just want to know my general thoughts. So here they are, very general. Now, it definitely took me a while, guys, to kind of figure out as I get killed here. It took me a while to figure out how to identify whose team I was on. You know, you don't have like the red that comes over their name or anything like that, like, you know, other games that I've played. But what I primarily did, and maybe I'm missing it as well, so if some of you guys noticed that, you can point it out to me here. But what I noticed is the little, you know, the symbol and the logo that's right there that hovers over my health meter. That was the quickest way for me to identify it, as well as when you go into your guard position, hitting L2 here on the PlayStation 4. I would assume it would be LT on Xbox. You know, your enemies will develop this little, you know, this little ring around them, so you know those are the guys that you're fighting. But there you have it, guys, man. Just wanted to give you my quick thoughts. I recommend everybody trying it out for yourselves, and yeah, man, let me know what you think. All right, guys, so y'all know the routine. When you see the screaming face, go ahead and hit that to sub to the channel if you like what you see, as well as I promise it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. All right, guys, until next time, let me know what you think. Peace.